Hi, my name's Grace, and this is me in 10 minutes. This is my kitchen. Today we're cooking. We've got the pasta on, we've got fettuccine going, and we're going to be making pea and spinach pesto pasta tonight. Just added some peas in the pan, and while this is cooking, let's take a look at my journey and how I got here today.
From a young age, I've always loved food. Growing up, I had a strong sense of food culture as a first generation of immigrants from Taiwan. I was always amazed at how cooking and food was able to connect us as a family to our roots, but also bring together a strong sense of community here. After finishing high school, I was inspired by too many episodes of Nurse Jackie and Grey's Anatomy to study nursing at QUT. Whilst I enjoyed my studies in human anatomy and physiology in the course, I never felt like it was the right course for me. It wasn't until my second placement where I was able to meet some nutritionists working at a hospital who opened my eyes to the importance of holistic care in patients. It was then in 2015 I changed my course to nutrition science, as it tied together my passions for food and helping people. Going into this degree, I had a clinical mindset in regards to nutrition. My expectations for the degree were that we would be learning the biochemical makeup of each nutrient, how it worked in the body, and what foods could cure specific ailments and so on. And for the most parts, we did. Through my core units, I've developed a skill set that I like to term as my nutritionist toolbox. My toolbox consists of essential skills and knowledge that I believe every nutritionist should have. This includes my ability to describe and interpret information on the biochemistry for macronutrients and micronutrients, taking and analyzing nutrient data, and performing nutrition calculations. I also am confident in using resources such as the Australian Guide to Healthy Eating to provide dietary recommendations for the general population. While I'm glad to be well equipped with nutrition knowledge in my toolbox, the public health aspect of the degree showed me a whole other side of nutrition that I was unaware of. Most importantly, I learned that health is not only the absence of disease, but is comprised of physical, mental, and social well-being. Through the public health units of my degree, I was able to understand the various different determinants of health. I found a particular interest in environmental determinants by undertaking an elective on sustainable environments for health. I was intrigued to learn about how much the environment has a direct impact on our food systems, and how environmental health is managed. As health professionals, we have a role in environmental health and can contribute to solutions through health promotion and risk management. I was able to further explore my interest in environmental health on my short-term exchange in Costa Rica, where I completed a course in tropical ecology. It was an incredible opportunity to learn about ecology in one of the world's most biodiverse countries. I gained an understanding of the concepts and issues addressed in ecology, as well as the importance of conservation and management of natural systems. Through my field trips, I was able to witness firsthand the detrimental effect of overfishing and trawling on food systems and its disruption of marine food chains. My favorite part of studying abroad was being able to experience completely different food culture. Staying with a homestay, my mama Tika and I frequented the local markets, and I learned how to cook nutritious Costa Rican meals with local produce. Upon critical reflection of my time abroad, I was able to enhance my ability to be culturally safe by consistently reflecting on my own culture and how it may impact my perception of other cultural practices. I'm currently in my final semester of this degree, and I'm excited to consolidate all my learning experiences and apply it to a meaningful project. My professional practice is based at Georgina Hostel, an aged care facility that provides culturally supportive accommodation for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. As the first team of nutritionists on the site, we had the privilege to work with a blank slate and provide a fresh perspective on the Centre's nutrition practices. I've been able to demonstrate my interpersonal professional communication skills by conducting various stakeholder consultations. I've been effectively able to send and receive information by developing rapport and practicing empathy and active listening. By conducting a literature review, we were able to apply evidence-based practice to create appropriate nutrition interventions for the centre. So far, we've carried out a resident activity which focused on educating the residents on the Australian Dietary Guidelines and nutrition recommendations for older adults. The product of this activity was that we were able to produce nutrition resources that the residents were involved with making. Other implemented nutrition strategies focus on staff education. Upon completion of the project, we aim to have utilised direct delivery for the staff and provide recommendations on how the centre can more align their practices with the best practice food and nutrition manual for aged care.
So welcome back, and I think our garlic bread is just about done. Oh my gosh.
So those were the highlights from my journey so far. I've got my nutrition toolbox, I've got my public health perspective on nutrition, and I've got some real world experiences. So where do I go from here? As I sit down and enjoy this meal with my closest friends, I remember why I chose to study nutrition in the first place. It comes back to the sense of community. I realize how powerful food can be in bringing together groups from all different backgrounds and creating conversation. The rise of social media, the world is saturated with nutrition information, misleading information, bad diets. People are obsessed with eating clean, being gluten-free, paleo, vegan, anything just in the hopes of being somewhat healthier. As a graduate in nutrition science, I want to take on the responsibility of putting stop to all the crazes. Whether it's starting my own business or working in the public health system, I intend on using peer-reviewed literature and evidence-based practice to deliver simple nutrition messages and to help people create a healthy relationship with food. My final statement can be summarized by some wise words by dietitian Dr. Joanna McMillan. Food is more than the nutrients it contains. Rather, it is part of our social connection, our culture, and a great source of pleasure in life.
Thanks for watching.